If you enjoy baking, you might really enjoy making your own soft sandwich bread. This is a great, nice loaf that I made the other morning. I want to show you how. So instead of water, we start with milk, and that's going to help keep the dough tender. This sugar is going to help the yeast do its thing a little bit better. I'm going to proof the yeast by sprinkling on top of this lukewarm milk and for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, I'll get my flour and a little bit more sugar and salt into the dry ingredients. We'll put that in the mixer, and I'll show you how foamy the yeast got here before we pour it in. Nice. So pour all that milk in, and we're just going to stir it long enough for it all to come together. There's no real dry spots, and just give the dough a rest. This is going to help it form a little better. Then we're going to incorporate the butter. This is about 2 tablespoons. It matches there. And once that comes together, now it's time to switch over to the dough hook to do the real kneading here of the dough. I think I did this for about 8-10 minutes maybe, and it really helps develop the gluten and give the bread some nice structure here. Add a little flour if you need to. Now it's time for its first rise, so we just want to get this into a taut ball, so as it rises it will expand outwardly and evenly into a greased bowl. This is the great part about baking bread, is it's not that much hands-on time, and I can go do something else for about an hour and a half while this rises. Put it right there on the counter. Here it is, double in size. Punch it down to press out the gas because it's going to rise again. And now it's time to shape it into a dough ball. Into the loaf, which you can see I'm kind of doing cigar style and bringing it towards me and tuck it in underneath, trying to keep it as taut as possible. I press it down a little bit just to make sure it gets in those bottom corners. Going to let this rise again for about an hour or more till it's above the top rim of your baking pan. I preheated the oven to 350, and I'm brushing it with milk, and that's going to help it give it that nice brown crust and help tenderize it as well. I'm going to start with 30 minutes, and if it needs a little longer, if you got a thermometer, it should get up to 200 degrees. And of course, a little butter on this when it comes out. As it sits, that butter will help tenderize it, so it is a soft dough. Bread. So look, that kind of blew out on the back, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to eat it. It's not ruined at all. It's a really nice texture, just like sandwich bread. Give it a squeeze. Give it a try.